When I was 17, in my last year of high school, and I hadn't come out to anyone but myself, my mom would drive me to a math tutor once or twice a week because I really sucked at maths. It was this drive late in the evening, about 10 minutes long, and it was always quiet. Just 10 minutes of silence. On our way, we would pass this building about halfway through, and it had a big sign on the side. And for almost a year I told myself that when we reached that sign, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her that I'm gay, but I couldn't. Every time, I just couldn't get myself to say it. And when I did finally come out to my mom, it was at home, it wasn't planned, and I was crying a lot. My mom reacted the way I wish every parent would, with love and acceptance. She listened and I talked and she understood me. What she struggled to understand was why it had taken me so long to tell her, which is sort of the hardest thing to explain because there are many reasons why you might feel hesitant or feel like you can't come out. I mean, sometimes you just don't feel ready yet, or you're still coming to terms with your sexuality or gender identity yourself, or maybe you fear the reaction from those closest to you. All I know from my experience is that hiding who you are is about as heavy a burden as you can carry. And when you feel ready and you feel safe, then I hope you have the courage to lift that burden off your shoulders. Online, especially here on YouTube, it can sometimes seem like coming out is no longer an issue or a big deal, but in reality, our situation is a little more nuanced. My coming out might have gone well, but I know of enough friends who had a bad experience and who are still dealing with their family's reaction to their coming out. Coming out is different for everyone, but what's true for all of us is that it comes from a place of love and honesty. It's an attempt at sharing who you are. It's not an attempt at disrupting or attacking anyone, offending or hurting anyone. Because it's not about the person you tell. It's about you. All you want is to say that one simple sentence. I'm gay, or I'm bi, or I'm trans, and then they know. The most important thing is that you remember that being honest about your sexuality or about who you are is something you should never feel guilty for. If you come out to your parents or siblings or friends and they can't accept you for you, then it's not your fault. The truth is, if they've got a problem with you being lesbian, gay, bi, trans, or however else you identify, then they have to change, not you. You are not at fault for their reaction, and it's not your responsibility to change their mind. Coming out means you gathered all your courage to be honest with people who should love you and want you to be happy. If you're not ready to come out yet, know that you will be one day. And when you do, those of us who are already out will welcome you with open arms. But out or not, take pride in your strength and in who you are. And that's it. Leave your thoughts in the comments, but please be decent and respectful and make it a safe space. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.